welcome to the Road to Reopening, your resource for high-valued tools and techniques for the business person. I'm your host, Cathy Guzell.
And I'm Paula Scaper. And today's featured expert is Sue Clement of Think and Grow Rich Like a CEO. Sue will be in the room with us in just a moment. There you are. Hi, Sue.
Don't forget to unmute yourself. There we go. Hi.
I made it.
Oh, welcome.
I know sometimes it's technology. We've been doing this. It's been a learning experience, right?
Technology is our friend.
It's amazing that we can all get together like this, right? In our different rooms and in our different buildings in different cities, and we're all together.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for joining us here, Sue, and a pleasure to have you as one of our featured experts here on the Road to Reopening. For those people that have joined us, why don't you give us a little introduction? Tell us about yourself, the type of people that you work with, maybe the scoop.
The scoop. Well, here's the scoop. This won't be a surprise to you, Cathy, but other people might not know this, is that I love speed. And I talk about loving speed. I love speed. Yes, I love driving. That's one of my passions. But I love speed in business. And I'm all about how can we make our success come to us faster and more consistently. So, for the last 21 years, I've been coaching small business owners to do exactly that. How can they think and grow like a CEO? And actually, a lot of people go, oh, but I work by myself, or I'm, just new, or I'm starting out, I'm not a CEO. But you know what? We are all CEOs of our business, and we need to come from that perspective. And so I'm all about helping people elevate and accelerate their success and their path to success, whatever that might be for them. Some people, they're happy to make that 100K mark, and other people are trying to get that 7 figures and beyond. And since I've been beyond 7 figures, I know what it feels like. And so that's what I love doing, is helping people get from here to there fast.
Fast. We like that. Everybody wants it as of yesterday, right?
It's like, if I can save people the pitfalls and all the mistakes and the trial and error and all the rest of that crap that slows us down, the friction in our business, that's really what it's about. It's about removing the friction so that we can accelerate our success, that we can get to where we want to get to without all the bumps in the road and all those things that hold us back, slow us down, and keep us from the detour, so to speak, the things that keep us from getting to the results that we want.
Yeah, absolutely. So, we've noticed that aside from, of course, the pandemic facilitating this, but we have noticed a trend to more master classes and online courses. Why do you think this is?
Well, certainly with COVID, and we are all kind of shut down, and we couldn't do all the public live speaking gigs. But even before that, I was doing teleseminars 20 years ago, and then they were webinars, and then we changed the name to master classes. And so online training or learning or presenting has been around pretty much forever. It's different modes. Even podcasts fall into that. Podcasts just kind of were teleseminars. So it's interesting. The idea, though, is that with a virtual event, we are not stuck geographically to our area or to travel to an area. And so that's the beauty of it. The world's gotten smaller over the years. I think with Facebook, we're all interacting with people from everywhere. And so it's only natural then that we get clients from almost anywhere and everywhere.
Oh, Sue, I wonder when you're looking at the different master classes that people are putting together, right? We've got geographic reach, which means we can reach so many more people, but it also means that we're competing with so many more people for attention. And so that means there's a lot of noise that we need to rise above to really be seen and really connect with our audience. How can our listeners get traction with their classes, with their online trainings, so that they're getting that really key desired result, which is, of course, conversion?
Mm-hmm. So that brings the whole conversation around to, more than just the presentation, which is part of it, but the marketing piece of it. And I think all three of us are really hot on marketing and about, how can we drive traffic to our master classes? And, that's a really key important piece of it. And And really, truly, the social media platforms, whether it's LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, that is our best way, our marketing. To me, I think it's one of the best marketing tools out there. It's free, it's a leverage point. And then of course we move people from the Facebook platforms onto our list so that we do have that email capability and we can continue to nurture and grow relationships with them. But truly, it's the whole social media aspect is one of the best ways that you can drive traffic to your masterclass. And, you know, and whether it's a masterclass or webinar, or even if you're doing a live speaking gig, you know, or Facebook Lives, I mean, we have that ability to reach out so far. But really, I think that the social media marketing is truly, if you're not doing that, then you're missing out, because it truly is one of the best ways. And I'm not talking about those messenger pitches that people friend you and then send you this big long pitch. That's not the type of thing I'm talking about. So I got to just put that caveat in there, because I think we all hate those ones.
Absolutely. And enough of them that is just like unfriend, block, mute. Right? Like,
yeah,
you know,
but you know, pause. But you know, the thing is though, outbound messaging can work really well. And you know, that's not what my blueprint's all about, but certainly it's something I work with my clients on, because we can build relationships over social media platforms. We just shouldn't have our first message be a pitch. You know, and so I'm not kind of disking the ability to use outbound messaging to get clients. It will work, but we have to work it appropriate. It's no different than walking up to networking event. Kathy, you and I have been networking for decades together. You know, when you walk up to
we've been networking since we've been 10. Is that it, Sue?
Well, yes. I started really early.
So did I.
You know, it's like going to a networking event and you walk up to someone and the first thing you do, here's my business card and you want to buy from me, I can do this, this, and this way. I mean, we just don't do that live. So why would we do that through Messenger? But
right.
We digress a bit.
I know. And thank you for that. Yeah, we're just, it's so valid, especially when we're looking at this. So to just sort of circle back then, with what you have provided and shared with us here for the Road to Reopening, what can our participants expect from this?
I am so jazzed about this. This is such an exciting, I guess I shouldn't say new venture, but it's an exciting tool that I've put together. And this is the first time I'm actually sharing it publicly. This has been just basically for my one-on-one clients. It is my masterclass conversion blueprint. And it's quite literally from beginning to end. When people work through it all, they basically almost come away with the script. They have all the steps all in place, the sequences. I've shared some secrets and some nuances. You know, you can have the framework, but it's really about how you put your own content in it and how you kind of follow along the stories you tell and all the rest of those pieces of it. But this is the first time I've actually put it in as a public doc. So I'm really excited about it, because it almost feels like I'm giving birth to it. I've been working with clients this past year, and the results have been incredible. They've been absolutely phenomenal. You know, like Rosia does a masterclass and she earns $40,000. I mean, can you think about having one masterclass 90 minutes later and having your calendar booked with clients that convert to 40K?
Yes.
I mean, it's so impressive.
Yes, I can imagine it. That's what we're going to do. We're absolutely, we're going to go in that direction. I love it. Well, thank you so much for sharing it with us, like the first public offering. I think this is really exciting, and I truly appreciate that.
There's one other thing too that you don't even know about. I didn't tell you this, is when they download my gift, it's like one of those Russian doll things. There's another gift in the document. So when you get the gift and you read through it, at the very end, there's another offering of a free thing to work with me. So that I think would wow, it's kind of hot. It's like
an Easter egg in a video game.
That's fantastic. Sue, can I ask you just one quick question before we let you go?
Yeah.
When people look at master classes and online trainings as part of their marketing mix, what kinds of businesses does it apply to? I mean, we all know that coaches and online trainers do this all the time. But what about some of the other types of businesses? What kinds of businesses should really be looking at this as a new way to market as we're all gone digital?
Great. That's a really good question. You know, primarily, you're right, it's for coaches, consultants, course creators, and experts. But when we think about the title expert, that could be almost anyone. Like it could be a mortgage broker. It could be a real estate agent. I mean, it's quite literally, it could be an accountant. That seriously, if you want to reach out on a digital platform, on an online platform, and get clients, get leads. I mean, masterclasses are basically, there's two different structures. You can do the, click to get a call with me or click to buy. So whether it's an offer for a call or an offer for a product. So if you're like a consultant of any type, and you want to have opportunities to have conversations with your prospects, a masterclass is a great way. You get to showcase yourself as an expert. You get to demonstrate your wherewithal and your knowledge, and you get to make an invitation. So you're helping people, they're learning things, and you're making an invitation for them to take the next step to have a conversation with you. They don't have to buy anything. They just have a conversation with you. And from that conversation, it's like a lead, and you can convert it and get a client out of it.
Okay, you heard it right here. This is the way to go. Sue Clement, you got to check out her offer here in our Road to Reopening resource toolkit. Just go down below. There's the link. You'll see our list of experts, and make sure you click on that. And don't forget the gift inside the gift.
Yeah,
right?
the Russian doll gift.
That's the Russian doll gift. That's right. So thank you so much for sharing that with us, Sue.
So much fun today. Thanks, guys.
It's been awesome to have you.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you soon again.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Wow.
I know. Wow. Right.
I know.
There's so much there. I mean, she's incredible knowledge and her expertise.
And what a giveaway! Like a complete blueprint for doing this inside your business, and an offer after that. To get some additional support. Fantastic, and we think of courses and trainings and master classes, and I think sometimes as B2B marketers, we put things in a box, right? We say, oh yeah, that's for those people, that belongs in that industry, right? And we're not really thinking, hey, how do I take what's because it's working. If someone can do a launch and write themselves a check for $40,000 as a solopreneur, imagine what could happen if that serve, then sell, right? Which we've talked about on this show a few times already. But if we took that and put that in for some of the professional services and a little bit creative, so really interesting stuff.
I think so. I think it's taking repurposing to a whole new level, right? I mean,
absolutely.
This is great. So,
absolutely.
Okay, well, that's it for this one. Yeah. I, again, encourage everyone who's joined us today, go down to our list of experts, check through what there is. There's some great tools and resources that I know you'll be able to use. And we really look forward, because our next featured expert with our conversation is none other than Colin Sprake of Make Your Mark. So that's going to be really, really exciting.
Yes, I am looking forward to that tomorrow for sure. So until then, we are your hosts. I'm Paula Scaper.
And I'm Cathy Kuzel.
And we look forward to seeing you on the road to reopening.
Okay, see you next time.